Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. It's a common complaint that many of us deal with at some point or another, aching shoulders. So here to share why we may be feeling that pain and how to help, we welcome back chiropractor Dr. Chris Cooper. Welcome back. Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
So shoulders can be kind of mysterious. You've got this maybe dull, maybe sharp pain.
Oh yeah.
Where does it come from? Are there a few different possibilities?
Oh, there's so many complicated possibilities.
Okay.
And I love the way you said mysterious, because it sometimes is mysterious.
Yeah.
People come in there, I don't know, maybe I should get the cortisone shot, I have a frozen shoulder, who knows?
Sure. I don't remember having an injury occur, but this doesn't feel good today.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's a lot of times shoulder problems come from wear and tear, and a lot of times you can prevent that sort of stuff. But let me teach you a little bit about what a shoulder is, because sometimes we get a little narrow-minded of like, oh, it's a ball and socket.
Right.
But it's a lot more than that.
Okay.
Usually when I'm talking about shoulders, we talk about the shoulder complex.
Oh.
You got your collarbone, the shoulder blade.
Complex.
Uh-huh.
Jeez Louise.
I know. So I brought a little shoulder model.
That's cool.
This is looking at from the front.
Okay.
This is looking at from the back. You have your arm bone, the shoulder blade itself, and then the collarbone.
Okay.
And so
there is a lot happening there.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
So there's all these joints work in tandem. When you move your arm up above your head, every single one of these joints has to move and the shoulder blade has to glide.
Oh, there's so many possibilities for something to go wrong.
Exactly.
That's what's running through my mind right now.
Exactly. And if you look on this model, you know, there's space for these little tendons to fit through. And as the shoulder moves, it can actually pinch on tendons.
Okay.
And so some of these tendons are rotator cuff tendons. And you hear that a lot, that rotator, oh, I tore my rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And that is a really common injury. But it's actually very preventable.
Oh, okay.
The most common age to tear a rotator cuff is 55 years old.
Oh no.
I would have thought like college age, high school athletes.
I feel like I had a lot of friends in sports who had that happen. Yeah.
It's actually more common because wear and tear over 55 years of life, then it finally gives.
Okay.
So let's do a little fun party trick together.
Oh, good.
So roll your shoulders forward, get your palms facing the back.
Okay.
Now try to lift one of your arms over your head. Just see how far it goes.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of gets stiff and stuck.
Okay.
Maybe not painful.
Okay.
So now kind of reset. Roll your shoulders back and palms facing forward. Now try to lift and see how far you can go. It just seems like it goes further and easier.
Yeah.
So what you're feeling is that little tendon kind of getting caught.
Yeah.
And so how often are we kind of sitting shoulders rolled forward?
Oh my gosh, all the time.
Typing on computers, looking at a phone.
Yes.
So when you're doing things, you know, that are normal, even like using a mouse, but I'm here, you can actually be pinching on tendons over and over, maybe not in a bad way, but 55 years worth of
over
pinching
time,
can kind of tear something.
Okay.
So something as simple as setting your shoulders back. It
feel better already, yeah.
It does feel good too.
Okay.
But let's say you did actually injure something.
Okay.
And say that rotator cuff, and maybe it's not fully torn, so you don't need surgery, maybe you don't qualify, or maybe you want to avoid surgery.
Sure.
You could use something like an exercise band, and I brought one for you too.
Put my stuff down so I can participate.
Exercise bands are an easy way to do a rehab.
Super easy, yeah.
What you can do is kind of grab it, get your elbows by your side,
Okay.
and you could just go back and forth.
Oh.
I know.
It's more challenging than I would like to admit.
I know. I picked the extra light one because rotator cuffs are not strong.
Okay.
They're just not.
Okay.
You could get more complicated, you know, holding it by your side and kind of coming up like you're, you know, pulling a sword out.
Yeah. Rah, rah, go
I
team.
know, for reals. So those are simple, easy ones you could do. Things like this you could buy anywhere on Amazon.
Yeah.
This is the extra light version.
Okay.
I would always suggest starting.
Start here.
Starting.
Green means go. Start here.
So start easy. You know, these are cheap.
Yeah.
You could get them anywhere, any sporting goods store.
Don't overdo it and give yourself a new injury.
Yeah.
If you're trying to rehab something else.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for taking some time and joining us today.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Okay, for more at-home tips from Dr. Chris, just head to our website at katu.com and we will link you. And we'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.